kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And his first pass is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On play action, Locke. He lets it fly for Lockett. Well, the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 66 yards.
And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Lance now on 1st down.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. Finding some room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes.
On 1st down, Lance
escaping the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Lance looks to throw again.
Being chased out left.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold with the extra point. And it will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Throwing now is Locke. Deep ball for Goodwin. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after 1. Steps away to his left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. This is Carson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Carson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carson.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Rolling to his left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 34. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They'll run on 1st down.
Carson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
We'll remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal.
From the left hash, this from 46.
Myers' kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
2nd quarter here. He has only 1 catch, but they have the lead. You got to think there was going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
So far, just the single catch. Buying time to his left.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. And now they'll throw with Lance.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
The kick by Gold is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Block at the return.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit halftime here, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Throwing on first down is Lance. Flushed out right. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. L.J. Collier in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Another try after the first down sack. Lance, flush to his right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They look to throw. It's Locke. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll make it 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you're doing.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Myers connects on the PAT. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Trey Lance and the 49ers set to go back on offense here. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the...
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Lance looking to throw it. Steps away. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. A short kick taken at the... Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. After the sack on first down, Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Drive there of just 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Lockett the return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Block working out of the gun. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Locke. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now a throw here, hauled in, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Block now to throw. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin. 36 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On first down, it's Mitchell. And Justin Coleman brings him down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. Shifts by him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Pushes him over. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Rolling to his right. Shifts by him at the 25. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it wasn't really always